You go to Tesco's, queues. You go to Zara, queues. You go to every kind of shopping centre now, any shop, queues. You go to B&Q, queues. You lot have dissed everyone to do that does 9 to 5 and told them to be a boss. That now no one wants to work in these lower paid jobs. Everybody wants to go straight to the top.
People would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chisel by Chisel. I've got tops, got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot could support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colours. Please support.
What do you consider as a friend?
Bro, sometimes for me, like sometimes going back to this here, where you were saying, for instance, my man ain't come. For me, sometimes I just need the simple thing like, bro, just post that. I don't need you there. But you posting that might highlight it to 5 people, 10 people. Talk about me in rooms that I'm not in.
Yeah, as a friend, true.
You know what I mean? That's more important to me than, bro, how about Mitch was like, I wish I could have pushed my flight back by one day just to come to yours, and because I didn't see you while I was here. I was like, no, it's cool. I saw you had bare things because I was cussing him. I was like, right, if I don't see you before I come, because I said, when I went to New York, I saw him in it. So I was like, if I don't see you this time while you're here. So little things like that mean a lot to me, where you're like, even though I can't come, I'll put it out so that other people see it. But you can't be telling everyone, yeah, my guy, my guy, my guy. You see me put something up, you don't put it. You see me put something up, you don't turn up. A next man put something up about their rave. You phone me on the day of the rave. Oh, you going to my man's thing? Don't phone me, fam. Get off my phone, man. Me and you are not friends. Don't phone my phone. We're not friends. Look at my face. This how I am. We're not friends. Do not phone me. Like, don't be using me. Don't be using me for enjoyment. Like, bro, like there needs to be a level. Like, people need to respect themselves. You see the things here. I don't care about having friends. I don't mind having the minimum circle. Like over the years, I've trimmed it down. You lot, my childhood friends, my basketball bunch. Like, I don't mind keeping it to that and not having any more friends, because the way I see it now is like, I'd rather people respect me than move funny with me. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, when there's something popping, I could roll with Chiz. Nah, don't do that. I'd rather you just respect me, keep it as a high and by, and we don't need to say nothing more than that. Like the other day, like when Daps put that message, I just thought copy, paste, and post, because what usually happens is, the day after, bro, your thing look popping. I wish I was there, man. I shouldn't have gone to my man's thing. No. Bro, you don't need to tell me about my man's thing. I don't care. It's not mine. I wasn't there. I'm doing me. You don't need to tell me I wish I was there. Like, keep that in your head. Keep that to yourself. I don't want to hear it, because it's the same people that do it over and over again.
Shouldn't we focus on the good sides of it?
I'll give you another example.
Should we stop focusing on the people that didn't attend and maybe just keep our mind focused on those who did?
Yeah,
but you got to remember,
wait.
He's always going to be that way.
No. Back to the YouTube people. That's what I said. The people on here and the random people I met, that's why I'm putting more time for all these new people I'm meeting, because I'm like, you don't owe me nothing. The people that I've put in time into, and I feel that I just only need one little thing, and I don't even need a big thing. I don't even need your money.
I saw more of your long-standing friends there.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be fair to say
no,
that those are generally...
But you know why that happened, innit? Remember what I told you last year? So last year, you drove an hour from from work to my thing, stayed an hour and drove back. Did you see them last year?
I can't remember.
Exactly. So after that year, I kept quiet for months. We were all in a WhatsApp group together. I didn't say nothing for months. And my name keeps on getting... So all of a sudden I said, listen, notice no one's seen me for a long while, and no one's heard from me for a long while. I just been to myself. So I said, if you lot miss this year, you lot might as well remove me from the group and no one holler at me. Because I said, you lot spend time arguing about who's going to drive, because everyone went to drink and none of you lot came. And this is the first biggest event I've done. I said, I don't care if you miss all the other events, but this one is, this is around my birthday, and this one is the one that I'd rather see you lot there. I said, I'd rather you lot there and the party be empty.
But we couldn't want to argue that. You see, sometimes we get that syndrome of where we think someone's made it, so therefore we're numbers now.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like when it's a 200 capacity, 300 capacity, one could feel that he needs my presence there to make the numbers up. But now you're doing a festival, one could now see that I'm just a number.
Bro, no.
That,
switch your camera back to me. So I make it a thing that when it's the man's birthday, I try not to travel. Just so I'm always there on Amanda's birthday. So the moment that's happened, I remember having a talk with Speedy earlier in this year, and Speedy was like, he goes, yeah, just based on things like that, that's why I just go and just kick out by myself on my birthday. And I was like, wow, you know what? I'm always, you get what I'm saying? And when it's the only one time, because normally if everyone, like I said, my 30th, everyone they turn up, like no one, because everyone, it goes back to Chiz is always okay. But I was okay. I was like, you know what? Everyone's got their thing. My cousin was like, bro, what? No one's meeting you for your birthday. I said, bro, people got lives. People got things to do. I said, it's in the middle of the week. I wasn't even gonna do nothing. But Speedy's phoned me and said, let's go Saturday bar. We went for drinks and all of that, and that was it. So fast forward to last year now. I've written a message. I said, right, most of you lot ain't gonna see me unless you bump into me. So until you lot all show face, my closest friend out of the man them is probably Josh, but I don't see him often because one, the little one and all that. But on Sunday I said welcome back, and then we both laughed because I hadn't seen him since June last year.
Yeah.
But Josh knows how petty I am, bro. I said to him, I've driven past your house probably 50 times in East, bare times, middle of the night. I ain't messaging no one. But Manu was hurt. I was proper hurt, and I said to man that, I never used to hold emotions before, but over the past couple of years, the way things have gone, I've started to value people a bit more and valuing people's time a bit more. So if the people I'm meant to be valuing ain't about when I need them, I just start to think, yeah, just cancel, man.
Yeah,
I just tell people to straight +44. I don't feel no way.
It's important. I think sometimes you can make bad investments like in the wrong people.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people like strangers like that you met through the YouTube that are good people, but like you don't know them to call them friends.
I don't know.
But when they reach out to you and they come to your event just off the back of I fuck with you because I watched your YouTube.
Yeah.
You're like, right, I've got time for you. And they could end up becoming like proper good friends. But at the same time, you can be around a bunch of people out of convenience, like because like you go to school with them or like you know them through mutuals. Invest time into them because they're around you and they just get residual like positivity from you and energy from you. But at the same time, that's a bad investment. You're wasting your time, and then it's just draining. I think for you as well, because like you're just a natural, like you said, you're like a naturally positive person.
Yeah.
You get it from your mum and stuff. I feel like just people that happen to be around you, you'll just do little things for them and not think anything of it. But after a while, it becomes draining because not that you expect things back, but I feel like if you're pouring into someone else's cup, they should also pour into yours. Otherwise, you're just giving.
It feels like right now my social battery's done.
Yeah.
And that's what I said to you from after 2 weeks time, after I do the end of summer party, I'm not going out till next summer. I'm ghost. No, it's not even Bants. It's not even, I'm ghost because I realized that I'm always cutting into my time of things I need to do to make sure that, like, even the other day, back at the event before you man came, so I was talking to Frank Muller, his younger brother, and Ken was like, oh, you need to take it easy, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna ease up. I said after the next 2 weeks I'm gonna slow. He goes, yeah, because he goes, I've seen when sometimes you're tweeting on the way back from thinking, and he's like, oh, I've read them tweets where you've parked up and fallen asleep, and it goes back to things like going to my man's party on the other side of M25, and I've had to find a little road halfway back home to fall asleep in my car, where I've gone to like 3-4 people's birthday one day, drinks, having to sleep in my car. I'm not doing that no more. Like, I feel like I'm burnt out.
You're doing too much.
I'm doing too much.
Your presence.
And you say it all the time as well.
Yeah. I think your presence to the point where your presence isn't valued.
Yeah.
I feel like when there's too much of, like, if there's too much chisel in the market, the value of chisel goes down.
Yeah.
But if chisel only goes up once a year, and he comes to my birthday, it's like, bro, chisel came to my birthday.
I'm looking like Dogecoin right now in the streets, boy, or Shiba.
Yeah,
I'm looking very sheepish in the
There's too
street.
much chisel around.
So from after the bank holiday weekend, all the way till next summer, bro, I'm staying in my car doing Uber, man.
Yeah.
I need to be back on how I used to be prior to lockdown with Uber, but I need to take it more serious because, like, my main focus now is realizing if I could put more time into that, I could work on that other thing that I said, which won't need anyone.
Yeah.
because if I put more time, I'd have more to fund that.
Yeah.
And the more I could do that, no one will know that has anything to do with me. So if I do that, and that does what it needs to do, no one's going to know it's me.
Okay.
When I hit my targets and that, but I don't have to do no parties no more if I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I just feel that
I could literally drop it all out.
We're talking about friendship, and
I could focus on this.
I just think that
you need to do that from now.
Huh? No. The first one isn't starting in a couple of weeks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was talking to him about it just before we started filming.
But I think the most important thing though is that I think it's good to know that we do feel away as men. When people don't support, or when you feel that someone that you've been there for has, doesn't reciprocate. But where I am at now is that I don't do anything I don't want to do, and it sounds bad, but I'm very pessimistic. I expect the worst from people.
I expect the worst from people.
So that's why I don't get upset. I've got businesses. I've had friends who have not come to my restaurant. It doesn't, and I still say hello to them. It doesn't bother me because I expect the worst from people. And sometimes it's a bad thing to do that because automatically you're at a deficit with people because you feel that they're going to let you down. And I think that's probably a bit of my childhood that comes out from being let down as a kid. So I just know that people will let you down, and I don't like people doing things for me because I've had it pushed in my face several times. But then it's a bit of a self-destructive trait because especially women when they want to give, and you don't want to take from them, it almost looks like you don't want them around you, you don't care. And sometimes all women can do is give. That's what they can do. And when you don't want to take that from them, it's almost like you're taking away that nature of them that makes them caring or loving or a woman. But I just feel that you can't, I've got to the age now where I just don't take things personal anymore. Like if you can't do something for me, no problem, I'll figure it out. If you're not going to come to my restaurant, no problem, I'll figure it out. If you're not going to come to an event I'm doing, no problem, I'll figure it out. But the way it burns a bit is when you've been there for someone, you've put yourself out of your way for someone. But I don't do that anymore.
Oh yeah, tomorrow the only place I'm going to is yours. I don't want to see no one. Bare people have been messaging me about, what you doing? A man said to me as well, I've left him on red. So he was like, oh yeah, could I take you out today or tomorrow for your birthday? I said, nah, bro.
Why not though?
I said,
why
I said to him, no. His excuse of, no, before Sunday, his excuse was, I want to come to your thing, but I can't come alone. I said, why not? He was like, my girl. I said, okay, bring your girl. Then he goes, she's going to start moaning because this ain't really her scene. I said, okay, then tell her stay home. You're going to your boy's thing for a couple of hours, then go. I said, you don't have to stay long. I understand. He's like, but if I come and I said, you're making it sound like you can't come around me. So I'm feeling like when goes wrong with my man, he's using my name as I was with Chiz or something as alibi and cover. Don't use me as alibi and cover.
But he's not saying I'll take you out for your birthday.
So now I'm gonna keep it permanent. No,
but he's saying I'll take you out for your birthday.
My guy.
Wes,
I want
Wes,
Gabriel.
come on, no, man.
Gabriel.
I understand what you're saying.
Gabriel.
Because I feel
I'm
like
not coming to your event, but let's go out to eat.
Nah, Gabriel, I want my guys there. I want my guys.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
Gabriel.
siding with
No,
you.
Gabriel.
You know what?
Man on mic him.
No, let me say it.
Gabriel, I want my guys there. That's it.
I feel like
Don't be using
from certain people. It's gotta be everything. Do you know? Like, how can I even explain it? Like, he wants his guys there. Like, he wants his
want my
friends
guys
there.
there.
Like literally, like if he turned up for an hour, I was like, my girl's gonna be pissed. Like, but I'm gonna come to you for an hour. Like, Spud, you have a quick drink and I gotta go. I feel like Chiz would understand more so than being like, Chiz, but but I'm gonna do this instead. And it's and I understand this point as well, where it's saying like, using my name as
don't use my name. Don't use my name as your cover up, man. Like, so now in my head I'm just thinking, when your girl looks at me, I say, you're right. She probably sees me as the bad friend. But these times, I've never taken you around no madness. And these times, anytime you've told me any madness, I'm the one who's always brushing on the phone, in messages, say, that is wrong with you. You know what I mean? So the moment I've heard that, I said, cool, bro.
I think to touch on like
man's message been on open since If you like Friday,
Yeah.
I'm not entertaining it, man.
I don't know. I think to touch on what Gabriel was saying about like expectations and stuff and not having them. I feel like certain people you do tend to have expectations for, like whether you like it or not. Like for example, like you said to Chiz, like if he did certain things, you would be pissed about it because you'd expect a certain like level of friendship or a certain him to do certain things. So I feel like with certain people, like your closest knit friends, like where he's saying that's his boy, like he would expect him to be there even if it's for an hour. Like that's like the bare minimum level of service. Like, and I feel like not living up to that standard kind of would make you drop down into that basket. So he's saying like, no, you can't take me out to.
But isn't that the alternative?
No, I'd rather not.
Or should it be? This is what I want for my birthday. So if you can't do this for my birthday, then I don't want anything else.
I feel like. The alternative would be something that suits Chiz, and I feel like you'd have to ask Chiz like, I can't come to this, but what can I do to like make up for it or something? And then he would tell you, and then if he said it explicitly like, no, like I really do want you this event, then you know like there's no alternative. Sometimes there is no alternative. There's no way around things. Like you have to do something.
Because friendship is hard,
bro.
Friendship is hard because we've all got our own problems.
Every time that my girl excuse here, it's just dead out. It's long. It just reminds me of when it's Christmas and back to the other options of there's a gift you don't want and your uncle goes and buys you flipping Lynx Africa and a string vest.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't disrespect me. I don't wear string vest. I've never worn a string vest. But I used to get string vest for Christmas. And they used to just use it and wipe the floor. Sorry to you, man, that wear string vests. But I use it as a rag. You get me? But yeah, there's no other alternative. Like there's certain people that I don't mind that you can miss everything all year round. But if you know it's the biggest project that thing took me 6 months. My hair started fading. Like, I don't think you understand. You know what stresses Gabriel? There's certain night I'm looking at my phone here, when Daps messaged me, I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Because why you messaged me at 1 a.m? You get me? Like, I'm thinking, right, what's wrong? Like, man's having a proper anxiety issues, proper panic. And I'm like, I normally don't have them things like that. I'm normally, out of us two, I'm normally the cool one. I'm always like, yeah, it's going to work out, man. He's like, right, you're never stressed.
Yeah.
But this time I was proper panicking because obviously 2020, my birthday one, when I had to refund 1,800 people. So that had me, you know what I mean, boomy. Then last year, Profit, I had to pay back the BBL loan.
Yeah.
Then this year now, due to that council, I don't even want to mention their name, the area, same council where my man had his thing, having issues, I've had to push the original date because I was trying to...
25th of June, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to do 25th of June because literally, I didn't want to be here this week. I was just going to quietly just dust out. I was going to go 9 on the low, just dust out and just stay there for like a couple of weeks and just come back on the bank holiday. I didn't want no attention around my birthday then. Literally, I was begging my man saying, right, any other date but that weekend. He was like, no, that's only...
Yeah.
I was literally trying to get no attention on my birthday. I was like, I didn't want to be here. I just wanted to just keep to myself, keep low and just kick out. Because I was vexed about last year. So I was just like, you know what? Seeing as the people that expected to be there weren't there, I don't want nothing ever on my birthday. Let me just hold myself away.
Yeah.
And then having to move the date to where it was, bare people, nah, you see, you cancelled again, man, refund my money.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is, yeah, the way people talk to me on my phone, yeah, I swear in real life, Bev, you ain't got that energy. Oh, hi, Chiz.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right, fam. But on the phone, everyone is a bad man. I'm like, you're lucky I do Reeves, innit? You're lucky I do YouTube as well, innit? Yeah.
I just feel that this energy could be transferred.
Wait, where's? And you're lucky I'm 37. I'm too old to be beefing with people.
I just feel the energy could be transferred in a positive way.
Back in the day, when I was 18, I was having fights in my ring when men thought they was bad. Like, I was showing man that, I don't mind collapsing back then. But you see now, because of age, I hate being responsible, man. It's annoying.
I get your frustration.
Oh, it's annoying.
I do get your frustration. I've just got to the point where I don't expect much from people. that's just where I'm at, and that's what makes me sleep at night, you know. And it's really good because the underside of the pillow is really cool. You know, it's nice and cold. So sometimes it gets hot when my head is hot. I just turn the pillow to the other side, and it calms me down. I just don't. I get people should support, and I always ask, what is a friend? I like to think that I'm an okay friend. There's certain friends I don't talk to very much. I don't talk to them all the time.
Wait,
you know, like,
turn the camera. No, he's a good friend.
No, but some would say otherwise.
Gabe was a good friend. Yeah, you know what it is. Let them say otherwise, because the energy you give them is the energy they give you. That's all it is. That's the harsh truth.
Yeah, because I think I'm alright. Because one of my good friends, people don't really see much around me, is Prince.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
Prince.
I
could if I let's just test it now. Let me ring him now. Let's test it now. Let's see. He might be at work, but let me ring him now and say, bro, I'm gonna need you at 7 p.m. tonight. Let's see what he says. Let's do the test. All right. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it picks up. Let's see if it works.
Still speaker,
Yeah. Yo, what's going on, man? You good?
You good?
Yeah, I got a slight problem. What are you doing at 7 o'clock tonight?
I was gonna go gym. What was that then?
Might need to cancel that, you know.
What's that then?
I might need to cancel that.
Wow, what's up?
You haven't said yes or no yet, bro.
It depends, innit?
Man, don't depend me, bro.
What's going on?
Man, don't depend me. So I'm gonna see you at 7.
What's happening? Where?
Don't worry, I'm gonna pull up at your house at 7.
No, man, I need to know.
Nah, I'll see you at 7, bro.
Pull up to my house at 7.
I'll see you at 7, bro. You passed the first test by answering your phone anyway. I've got your loudspeaker in it. You passed the first test, but you didn't pass the second test, bro. We're not friends anymore, bro. No, I was just doing the test to say that you're one of the friends that I know that if I ring, you're likely to pick up in it. No, I'm on the podcast, did it? So yeah.
Okay.
You can enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. All right, cool. All
Hey, Prince, I'll come to your house at 7.
But yeah, Prince, I don't see Prince often. People don't even see me around Prince. But that's one guy that I said I could test now and ring him, he'll pick up. And if I say if I genuinely needed him at 7 o'clock, he's there. Do you know what I mean? And but one could argue that I don't see him all the time. I don't chat to him all the time. But I've known Prince probably 20 years now. But I don't see him all the time. Probably people don't even, I don't think he's even on my social media.
I don't think all friendships are the same. I don't feel like you have to treat every friend the same way. I feel like there's a mutual understanding individually between each person that kind of says like, okay, like you might treat everyone the same way and be bad friends to 5 people and great friends to 6 people, but you've treated them the exact same. But not each person requires the same level of like care or attention or just help as the other person might.
Give an example. That's like Josh. So I did see Josh from June last year. But if you look at Josh's Instagram here, you swear it's my page part 3.
Okay.
There's more stuff about me on his page than there is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh will slam all my flyers, anything, but he don't even post. Just he posts me.
But this is the thing about being an underdog. Do you feel now that, you got to remember now, I don't think people see you as an underdog anymore. And I think that's the problem about life, is that the moment they feel someone's made it. No, but I think it's reality.
It's annoying, and I ain't made it.
No, but people don't see you as the underdog. When you're first starting something, everyone roots for you. The moment people see you're doing things, it's almost like, okay, he's fine, they move on to the next underdog. And that's the problem, is that everyone loves an underdog. And the moment they feel you've made it, it's like, oh, we've done our part, we've put him here now, let's lift up the next person. And I think that constantly happens.
The game was... But Gabriel, then there's another level of making it. That once you make it to that level now...
Then everyone comes back. Yeah, but when you're in that demilitarized zone, that middle ground, you know...
It's limbo.
That's what happens.
Limbo.
Yo, quick one.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you a question. I know you do security. I got your loudspeaker. So generally speaking, what is the number... What is the ratio, if you're doing a festival, what would be the ratio of security guards to people, generally? I got your loudspeaker.
It just depends on the risk of the crowd, the actual people who attended.
Okay, let's say it's a black event, so high risk. So let's call it black event, high risk.
Black equals high risk, what black equals
I'm joking. So let's say you're doing a festival, like it's a day party, a day rave in the field. What would you say? Let's say you've got 3,000 people attending.
3,000 people. So you're talking about 3,000 people, internal and external.
Yeah. So the total amount of security you would have.
You're probably about 1 per 50.
1 per 50. So you're looking roughly, that would be about, so 300 divided by 100 would mean 300. So you're talking about 150 guards then, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No. What's
You say what?
3,000 divided by 50?
Yeah, 150.
150 guards, you would say.
Yeah.
Okay. And in regards to when you're doing security,
And then what you do then, from 150, then you work backwards and you reduce the cost. You reduce the cost and the labor. So you start looking at the location, the perimeter, is it able to be accessible or not? The risk factors of the actual crowd, the DJs that the crowd are bringing, and then that 150 could be, you're talking about maybe 100.
and to what extent now would you say now that security are meant to get involved? So let's say someone's trying to rush the doors. What do you tell your security? Do you tell them that if it's dangerous, you just let them run in? To what extent do you?
No.
To what extent do you guys
Your
intervene?
main protocol is to defend and reduce the risk to the public. So if the door's getting rushed, then you should have a response team that are going to invade that particular situation. So it could be out of that 100, you probably got 50 who are responsive or constantly on the move on external and internal, and then they respond to that incident so the actual over security can carry on doing their jobs.
Now, are you now when someone's doing a festival, for instance, I'm assuming obviously you've got the promoter and you've got the venue. Now, is it fair to say that sometimes you have a mixture of securities, as in two different security firms?
No, it's one main security provider. However, what he then does, if he can't supply the whole amount of security, it could be 300, for example, he subcontracts 100 to look after particular aspects of the festival. It could be external, and they'll bring dog handlers, for example, to patrol around the outside, so people don't do all that jumping over stuff. That's probably their forte. So it's best to if it's not your forte, it's best to subcontract it to a company that does. However, they're managed by the main security.
So as a obviously, because this is for those on the camera, this is Olu who runs what's the name of it? It's still called ASG Asgard, yeah?
RG8.
Sorry?
RG8.
RGH. Okay, so he runs RG8, which is a big security firm, which is in the Midlands, who's done security for like WizKid, Afro Nation, Chris Brown, etc. So I'm just trying to get the idea of to what extent do you have a duty of care to the public at the door?
At the door, from start to finish, you cannot allow any person of danger to enter that premises or any members of public to feel threatened or put them in danger. That's what security is there for. We can't eradicate everything. What we can do is reduce it. Just like the police, you can send police to deal with something, but at the same time, they're not there to solve the problem. They're there to help you reduce it to the point that once you reduce it, it becomes so minimal.
Okay, and what sort of issues would you say you have when it comes to dealing with promoters? So, for instance, have you had times when you tell a promoter you need this amount of security and they tell you, no, I can only afford this amount?
100%, every time. Remember, if I can't go to a doctor and tell him he needs paracetamol, he has to tell me because that's his expertise. So if the security company is saying we need 1,000 people, we need, for example, 100 people, and the promoter saying, no, I can only afford 80, so well, our recommendation is 100. However, you've made an informed decision to say, well, okay, we can only bring 80. We can only do that. However, but we've put our recommendations across. What if a doctor says to you, take half a paracetamol, but you need a full one?
Okay, so I guess what it is, sometimes people try to cut corners and don't put enough adequate security on the door, then blame security.
Safety is the paramount. DJs get paid more than security. But which one is most important, security or the DJ? From the start.
No, it's a good question.
Think about the start of the event first. You reduce the risks, and then everything else comes after.
No, cool. I'll let you go. For those who want to know, RG8 is the name of the security company, and they're based in the Midlands. Olu, cool. Cool. Yeah, so I think the numbers, I guess maybe they got right, but I just feel that a lot of blame is put on the promoters when sometimes it's the venue, because I think in this case the venue hired a lot of the security, and the security will literally rent a cop, or but my question,
they were Boy Scouts.
Going back to it though, I'm not going to get beaten up for £12.50 or £15.
Impossible.
I'm sorry. As much as he said, you got a duty of care to protect the public, brethren. If I see the man them coming to the door, my life was worth more.
You see the madness as well, yeah?
Yeah.
When you fight back here, you lose your license.
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah,
it can happen.
You lose your license. So what do they expect you to do? So pull out a knife. No.
I'm
Stop.
gone.
Don't do it.
The moment any form of aggression comes, I'm going. It's not my dad's shop. It's like when I go to Tesco's and I see Uncle chasing after someone. I'm like, I said, bro, but come back. If he's to stab you now.
Bro, I told
Is
you.
it your dad's shop? Are you Tesco? And you're running after someone that's stealing bread.
I told you when I got fired from Mason House.
Yeah.
When the guy tried to do that in
Yeah.
my eye and I beat him up.
Yeah.
Then I got fired. So the guy tried to gouge my eyes. I beat him up, blacked out his face. I get fired. Yeah, that's when I knew SIA wasn't for me.
Yeah,
But
I
lost.
can't do it.
I think when I started working at other place, when I went back to the old place, I lasted 2 months. And when someone was running up on me and they was about to swing, I said, "Yeah, I'm done, man." Because I'm like, you're not gonna hit me. I'm just gonna get beat up by some random
Yeah.
drunk.
I think the only security I can really
drunk,
do.
you get me,
if I was gonna
Western
do security, it
loud.
would have to be one of those securities like where I'm like, now then again, even when you're doing those building sites, what if they cut the no, I was about to say something that might be seen racist. What if a certain demographic? Boy,
Hey, Wes,
you know that?
everyone knows what he's thinking.
Hey,
Everyone knows exactly what
hey,
he's thinking.
that's a building site. You know what? I gotta
Gabriel.
be careful. What? But that's what I said. Let me be careful innit? But say I'm on a building site and then them come and try to set up shop and everything and try and do their thing. I'm not ready to get into any problems with them either. I can't do security. I can't do it.
It's long.
But then we want to go to these events. And another thing as well, I've been at places where I've seen people disrespect security. Like, hey, shut up, man, you're just security. I've seen girls that, oh, shut up, man, you're just security. People disrespect people that do menial jobs. And I mean menial jobs has been jobs which are like not paid very well.
Jobs
you
that
go
they
to
look down
Tesco's,
on.
people are dissing people in Tesco's. You go to Tesco's now, there's queues everywhere. You lot of diss people for the jobs they do and the money they earn. No one wants to work anymore. Nobody wants to work on the bottom level.
Everyone saw what Brexit did. Everyone who...
They've all gone now.
Yeah, everyone's
All the foreign
gone.
nationals have gone. You go to Tesco's, queues. You go to Zara, queues. You go to every kind of shopping centre now, any shop, queues. You go to B&Q, queues. You lot of dissed everyone to do that does 9 to 5 and told them to be a boss. That now no one wants to work in these lower paid jobs. Everybody wants to go straight to the top. It's a shame. Nobody wants to work in these jobs anymore.
That's how it is, man.
Oh yeah, let me stay away from Paris for the next 8 months and do my menial Uber job and stack more money.
Nobody wants to respect people that work anymore.
After I make the stackings I need to do and do the thing I need to do, no more parties.
No one respects people that do menial jobs. No one respects them anymore. They want everyone to be doing, I'm a boss. Everyone wants to be on 60K.
They see the job, they don't see the person.
We need to round up. I got Uber to do. Bye guys. Hope you like this episode. We're gonna go back to 3 episodes soon. We're testing out whether 2 or 3 was better, but I've seen people for some reason prefer it being split into 3 episodes. So yeah, we're gonna go back to 3 episodes very soon. Yeah, peace.